outcome of UFC Unlimited Fight Channel.
Well, it's been a long road back to title contention and a heavyweight championship opportunity for this man, but he has put in all the right work, and a lot of people give him a great chance to get the job done tonight.
You know, when you've been there and you get back here, it's not new. There are a lot of things that are familiar, but how do you change the result? How do you assure that in this time, during this chance, you ultimately walk away with the championship? He's been here before, John. The team's been here before. They are confident that this time they get it done.
And that self-belief is rooted in the preparation, right? He's got speed, he's got power, all the tools to wrest the belt away. We'll see if we have a new UFC heavyweight champion by night's end. You can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Awesome. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here's Bruce Lee getting ready for another UFC start as we begin round one. So fast, so quick, so good at setting up striking angles, and it's hard to simulate the speed in training. I know the opponent has talked a lot about trying to find training partners to simulate Bruce Lee. Easier said than done. Bruce Lee trying to get off to a good start tonight. Ooh, looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the counter.
Fighting behind a nice jab. Beautiful jab there by the champ. Good jab.
Trying to kick the leg out. Pretty good jab there by Lee. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Lee gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Ooh!
Hands high, hands high.
Right hand. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now.
Get off first.
the knees now going.
All right, let's go.
Oh, nice straight punch there by Lee.
That was a tremendous high kick.
Counter punch landed there by Lee.
Oh, nice.
3 minutes. Ah, he's been working hard defensively. Kick block there.
Good kick.
Punches and bunches all to the head. Beautiful combination. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Just missed with the left there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Nice counter shot there. All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quick.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab.
Nice, good strikes. Keep going forward. Move for me, come on. Keep those feet moving.
90 seconds now to go in round one.
You cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Let's get some points. Let's get that takedown going.
What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Lee. Less than a minute to go now in our opening round.
Nice leg kick.
Oh, nice jab by Lee. Oh, man, just one combination after the next, just absolutely picking him apart with the strike.
I'm almost shielding my eyes at this point, John. I can't watch this guy get beat up as he has been getting beat up. He has to make a change. He has to do something different. His opponent is 2-3. He feels too good in there. Go and try to interrupt this.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Tremendous body kick lands for this guy. Another good body kick lands.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Great job right there. Here, take a deep breath. Nice job. How do you feel? That's right. Look amazing. Now you should smell blood. You almost had him out this time. I want you to feel it.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His striking was money in that previous round. Got to think he'll pick up where he left off here.
All about the money. It was greenbacks, cash, dollar bills, y'all. Every single strike he landed was on point, it was accurate, and it was heavy. Every time he let loose, he was able to land to great effect. Another nice combination to the head.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, we've been talking about that jab and his perfect utilization of it all night long, and there it is again as he snaps his opponent's head back. You see the numbers bottom of your screen. It has been all about that short, crisp jab here tonight. Right on the button. Lee gets absolutely melted by that head kick.
Another head kick lands.
Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there.
Keep moving. And then take shots.
He did a great job setting up that high kick.
Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Lee. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Nice crack there. Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting to add up.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
Moving to his left now. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Kobe Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
The 1-2 punch is true. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. 90 seconds to go in the round. Here's the kick, blocked by Lee.
Win this round. I need you to get the takedown.
Counter jab snaps the head back. That should get his attention. Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together on fight.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better. To go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp, and it goes as desired, nothing feels better. That's a big strike right there.
Lee's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. 30 seconds to go here. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Crippling uppercut for him there. There's that head kick. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward.
Striking to be a little bit sharper. Punches go up.
All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
Counters with the left hook. Nicely done there. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, that's one way to upset the equilibrium. Nice high kick. That punch no good. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Man, he is hurting for certain. I don't care how many planks, crunches you do. The body is not meant to absorb that type of damage.
No, you can prepare yourself so thoroughly and still not be ready for this, because this has been hard to watch. This guy has taken every shot that his opponent's throwing to his body. I'm amazed that he's even still standing right now.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's gonna have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now, because this cut is getting worse, and it's only gonna continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Beautiful. Oh. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Kick to the body now, that one won't land. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Tremendous toughness as he eats yet another body shot. This feels pretty critical at this point in time. I wonder if the corner's thinking about getting involved.
Somebody needs to. Somebody needs to get in there and stop this fight. This fight is over. Your fighter has been beaten. He's not going to win. Now it's about long-term damage. How do you avoid and allow for this guy to continue forward after this fight?
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Lee's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it. Oh, big elbow.
Under a minute to go. Lee's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose.
Nice.
Nice body kick there.
He closes his distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that lead the dance.
Straight right is there. 20 seconds left. All right, well, you can see in plain sight here, his leg is hurt, starting to limp a little bit.
Yeah, you're starting to see him limping. I mean, you take so many leg kicks, you're gonna limp. It's natural. You gotta check these kicks right now, or that's gonna happen.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Your cardio is insane. All those sprints, all the conditioning we did in the gym, it's really proven itself. That is your key to victory.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
All right, doing work with the jab. Clean left punch followed by the right. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Lee gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Doing a nice job working that inside leg kick. Right hook to the head, blocked. Back kick there. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Ooh! Lee gets hit by another front kick. You've just got to be better than that defensively. And there's that jab.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Straight right, he misses. Well, you can see his leg is hurt here, starting to limp a little bit. I think Magomed Ankalaev is the guy we point to for exuding all of that toughness when he absorbed those leg kicks, but don't want to take too many more of those.
But like Magomed, you want to try to get takedowns. You cannot be on your feet limping and turning away from strikes. You got to try and change something. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Leg kick is true.
Let your hands go. Let those hands go.
Lee gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so, John. You can't just get beat up to the body. It doesn't show itself right away. It takes time whenever you're beating somebody up from the body and working your way up to the head. But right now we are starting to see the damage, and you see it not only in the body, but in the reaction of the opponent.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, massive knee up top.
Oh, nice kick. You know, when guys start to tell you, kick me here, again, they start to posture. That means that what you're doing is actually taking effect on.
Counters with a left punch. I will see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
Great kick to the body.
High kick landed for him there. Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be key tonight, and they sure have been.
All right, so a little welt there starting to develop on the side of his body. A lot of strikes landing in that area tonight.
I mean, he's got to do something. You cannot continue to ignore that you're getting hit in the body over and over again. You better address it now before we get to a point where you can't continue to fight.
Try to establish that jab. 10 seconds remaining here in round 4. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. 20 down, 5 to go.
Stop.
Great work last round. Keep that pace up. Wow, I'm impressed. I want you to keep pushing. Keep breaking this guy down. And keep changing up your strikes. You're
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round. All right, DC is back from the concession stand as we get our next round underway, and you had to like what you saw in terms of the volume and the efficiency on the feet in that previous round.
Oh, he did a great job of just being active, really setting down on those right hands, showing that it was not only going to be striking, but a lot of significant strikes landed over the course of that round. Came from inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
All right, champ, starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
Well, he's taking way too many shots to the head. You gotta move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot and those shots leads to your face starting to swell.
Side kick is there. Lee gets caught by another side kick there.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation. Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, roundhouse kick lands. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. All right, he lands a hook there, DC. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
When you throw a hook, it can go around the guard of your opponent.
Nice. Nicely done. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Very nice outside leg kick by him there, DC. We'll see if he follows it up here.
He's really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh. Beating his leg.
Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet. All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to throw everything at your opponent, because if this thing goes to the judges, you are not going to win this fight.
Man, look at him load up on that right. What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurting for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up, but I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Lee's really making things difficult for the opposition right now, continuing to target that damaged nose, and that last strike absolutely found the target. Kickboxing 101. fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Just out of range with that strike.
Everything's landing perfect. Keep that pressure.
Throws that deep and it lands.
Oh, nice. What a fight. That leg kick hurt.
Counters now, left hook to the head lands.
Big right hand.
Oh, the high kick lands.
Oh! His nose is all crooked, it's all beat up, it's bleeding. He got hurt bad. That nose looks broken. Oh, that's big.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Huge left. Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score this contest 50-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Hassan.
All right, so how about it? There is a new baddest man on the planet. There he is, the now undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world. He thought he was going to get the champion out of there tonight. He thought he'd get the finish. Instead, he